Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Moscow, Russia, and this is my first video in English. I was asked by a foreigner to make a video tutorial about how to open a blister package with a Predator toy. So Russian speakers, don't laugh too loudly and close your ears. I'll try to do my best. Basically, there are two main variations of how to open such boxes with a bubble or a blister on card. I used both of them, and the first one is mainly you have to make a box, an opening box out of this blister. The second one is much more tougher, and you have to use some chemicals to detach this blister or bubble from the card. I understand people who collect such stuff in boxes because there is so much beautiful stuff going on, and yeah, there was time when I also collected these toys in boxes, but now I have not enough room, and there was a day when I decided to throw away all these boxes. But nevertheless, when I was collecting, I tried to make boxes out of these blisters. And mainly I made several box flaps right here and here. And sometimes when I didn't want to crack or destroy the blister, I used chemicals to remove the blister from the card and to save the box art too. So here's the first method which I used. You have to get a paper knife with a quite wide blade. Then you want to find a model knife, a sharp one. I use Tamiya model knife. For the second method you will need any paintbrush or something like that, of course scissors and some scotch tape. Okay, the first method. We'll try to make a box out of this blister. So you want to make a cut right from that point where the rounding begins, right from that point, right to this point on another side. The cut will be made right here. When you make cutting, you should make it on the table and very close to the this surface. Yes, you should push here, and to make the blade working like this, and then you lead this blade from that point to that point. Okay, let's try it. Yes, of course, on camera it is pretty hard, but if you make it without camera, you can make it very beautifully. Okay, let's make a small hole. You see, we entered, and now lead right to the next point. Do it from your side to the opposite side. Here. Okay, we reached this point, and now I stopped. This is the first cut. The second cut, I suppose I offer to make here, from here to the bottom. Okay, this time I'll try to use my model knife, super sharp. Okay, and lead it to the bottom. Yes, here it is. This side is the same. It is not quite straight, but you got the idea. Okay, the bottom side is already done. And right from this side, you may also use your scissors. You should make a cut right here, not at the top, because you can tear the front side of the blister, but here. And right to this spot. Okay, let's do it. Don't be hurry. You don't need it. Okay, that's enough. Here's the first box flap. Do it on the opposite side. Okay, that's enough. Then you should take, you see there are two box flaps and the bottom one. Then you have to take a piece of scotch tape, small piece, and put it right here. I'll explain why. You see, it is needed not to give this line go forward and tear the rest of the blister, for security. And on the opposite side. Yes, of course you can use a transparent scotch tape. This is just for illustration how I used to do it. And right here. Alright, we secured the flaps. Now we can easily take our toy out from the blister. Let's see. As you can see, we opened the box, got our toy, and may have fun with it. The blister is pretty much saved. Now try to put the toy back to the blister. Let's see, can I make it on the camera? But in this moment there is the case when you can tear it further, so the tape is needed. Okay, push it further. Come on. You should make it more slower, without camera, of course. Then you can take another piece of scotch tape and reseal your toy. Just right there. Here. Here we go. Another piece. Another piece we'll put here. Yes, of course, use a transparent scotch tape. Here we go. the box is resealed, and then you can remove these side tapes if you need, but I won't this time. So if the tape is transparent, it is not noticeable when it hangs on the wall or just stands. The cuts are underneath, basically. So the second method, which I used, is much worse in doing, but it is much more effective if you want to save the cardboard and the blister. But it needs some chemicals. Basically, you should get a paintbrush, any sort of, perhaps a wider one, and any sort of acetone containing liquid. These liquids have different proportions in different countries and different names, so you have to make some experiments before you get the one which suits you. Basically, because if the liquid is too how it is said, how can say, to the percentage of the acetone is quite high, you may ruin the blister. So some boxes, yes, of course, you will ruin in your experiments, but then you will find the one that can help you. So take your blister when it is not opened, get some acetone liquid on your brush and put it right on this line where you can see that the blister on the other side is connected with the glue, and put the acetone, some acetone on this line around the blister on another side. Get some more and do it again. Then put the blister card for some time, and then the acetone will go through this card and destroy this glue. The glue on NECA toys, NECA blisters, is quite poor, so the effect will be good. The blister bubble will detach easily, and the box art, the card itself, will not be damaged. Then you can reseal it again just with connecting the blister and the card, and use your stapler on the perimeter of this blister. But of course, the acetone liquids are quite dangerous, so use any sort of respirator while doing these experiments. So, thank you for watching. This is Andrew, and stay tuned.